When you sell your house on your own, you have entire control of the transaction. But there's a caveat. Before you adopt the role of a real estate agent, you must consider all of the pros and cons and truly decide if it's the best option that fits your current situation. I'm Molly with Cash Out of My Home, and since 2017, we've bought over 200 homes in the Southeast. I've helped countless homeowners achieve their home selling goals, and I'm here to tell you, in today's market, selling your home for sale by owner isn't just about putting a sign in the yard. In this video, we'll discuss the less spoken about ins and outs of what it's really like to sell your home for sale by owner. We'll discuss about what to expect when you're representing your home on your own and when dealing with the different types of buyers in today's marketplace. By the end of this video, you'll be able to make a concrete choice on which route selling works best for you, your budget, and your timeline. Let's begin with an honest assessment of the condition and type of property that you're selling. Your home likely falls into one of these two categories: a property needing a complete remodel, or one that just requires a bit of TLC and is technically move-in ready. What deems a home into category number one? Well, a few things you should ask yourself are there significant structural issues such as foundation problems or a failing roof? Does the home have outdated electrical or plumbing systems that need replacement? Are there major aesthetic concerns like severely worn flooring, outdated kitchens, or bathrooms that require a complete overhaul? Is there extensive damage from water or mold or pests that need to be addressed before the home can be considered habitable? Or do you believe your home is free of all of these major concerns and ailments and has more potential than that? Perhaps it already generates rental income, or it's ready for a new renovation, but it has solid bones. Maybe it's a slightly older model than some of the other homes on the block, but it could sell without requiring extensive repairs. By answering these questions, we accurately gauge the scope of work needed to determine the best approach to selling your property, and can get an idea of what a potential buyer pool may look like. Now, let's discuss what your perfect buyer would be. After taking a realistic evaluation of your home and identifying the type of house that you're selling, you can now appropriately identify what type of buyer your home will attract. Why is this an important step, you may ask? Won't all interested parties just naturally gravitate to your listing once you've got it online? Well, the answer is understanding your buyer demographic is and heavily influences various aspects of the entire transaction. Things like pre-sale preparations, marketing strategies, showcasing the property, price negotiations, contract terms, and even the entire escrow and the timeline of the sale. So will your perfect buyer be an as-is home buyer, possibly an investor, or a We Buy Houses company that prioritizes factors like timeline, contract terms, property condition, even if their offer is below value? Or on the other hand, do you believe your home qualifies for a first-time buyer loan or any type of owner-occupant loan that buyers typically use, allowing you to fetch the potential highest market value for your property? In my personal opinion, it's paramount to thoroughly evaluate your personal situation and your timeline when it comes to selling the property. Do you possess the time and resources to commit to a potentially lengthy sales process that could maybe extend up to 6 months before a closing? Are you managing multiple responsibilities, or are you facing a situation where you urgently need to have the property sold? Perhaps you reside out of state, making it challenging to physically showcase the home. Or maybe you're well versed in the neighborhood and its lifestyle, and you're ready to personally highlight its unique potential to owner-occupant buyers during showings. Additionally, you may be grappling with significant debts that require resolution from the sale proceeds, or you may be dealing with liens or judgments that require resolution during escrow. Each individual's circumstances are unique, and it's vital to take a moment to assess your position before determining the most suitable course of action, whether that entails listing it for sale by owner yourself or collaborating directly with a cash buyer to help you achieve a more clear understanding of which approach aligns with your needs. let's discuss the differences in expectations, negotiations, and paperwork when dealing with owner-occupant buyers compared to cash home buying companies. So up first is going to be our owner-occupant buyer. Now let's discuss the emotional connection that they have with the property. Let's talk about what an owner-occupant buyer actually is, first of all. They are individuals who are searching for a place that they're aiming to call home. They're looking to purchase your property as their primary residence. They come with specific expectations and requirements, seeking the perfect home where they can envision themselves and their family living in for the long haul. These buyers are deeply interested in the neighborhood, nearby schools, community amenities, and other factors that may affect the way that they live. It's crucial to highlight the benefits of your home and its surroundings to attract these types of buyers effectively. If you're not familiar with the property or the neighborhood because you're not local, conducting some local market research can really help emphasize these potential points with buyers. Now, when it comes to condition, these buyers expect the home to be move-in ready, or they want minimal repairs, most especially if it's their first home purchase. Ensuring your home is well maintained and even possibly staged or professionally clean and organized can significantly enhance the appeal and fetch you a much better price. Additionally, a home in need of extensive repairs can impact the type of loan the buyer can secure and influence price negotiations. Major issues, as discussed as before, like plumbing, foundation problems, electrical issues, or anything requiring a significant overhaul can be a major concern for the buyer and their government-backed loan. Now, speaking about loans, let's move on to financing and escrow. Owner-occupant buyers who are purchasing the home themselves often require time for loan approval. Most lenders will mandate a professional price appraisal and conduct inspections by licensed home inspections, all which must be done and complete during the period of escrow prior to close. If significant concerns aside from either of those assessments arise, it can prolong the escrow process and potentially cause the buyer to fall through or seek additional financing. If these concerns are manageable, such as those identified in the home inspection report, be prepared to negotiate either the total sales price of the home or a request for repairs. The negotiation involves crediting the buyer and determining an agreed upon amount that would cover the repair costs. And I always recommend conducting a professional licensed home inspection on your own prior to putting the house on the market. That way you can address any potential issues proactively and present the buyers with a transparent overview of the property's condition. Now let's explore a lesser known category of buyers in the market known as the local cash buyers or we buy houses companies. Their priorities and their processes that they follow can diverge significantly from those of an owner-occupant. Depending on the factors discussed early in this video, this option may be the superior choice for you, depending on your specific scenario. Contrary to the perception of most people of a straightforward and impersonal selling approach, most home buyers in the area offer more than just a cash option. They're adept in navigating a variety of situations, and they can provide flexible solutions tailored to your needs. By conducting a bit of online research, you'll be able to receive offers from multiple companies, empowering you to make a morally and ethically informed decision about which buyer is going to be the best fit for you. Cash buyers are usually looking to close the deal quickly, usually under 30 days or less. This can be advantageous if your situation requires for you to sell your home fast. On the flip side, without the pressure of waiting for a loan approval, cash buyers have the flexibility to extend the escrow period if needed. For instance, if you require additional time to secure a new residence or manage a tenant move out, they can accommodate such situations by prolonging the escrow period. And during this prolonged escrow period, they will typically do a thorough title search during escrow, which will allow them to address any potential issues like title or heirship issues, efficiently allowing for a prompt closing once the time is right. Now, Now moving on to condition. Cash buyers don't have the same emotional attachment to a home as an owner-occupant would. They are familiar with homes in all sorts of conditions, and the ones that have been in business long enough have seen it all. They're willing to purchase a home with significant repairs, and they analyze their offer accordingly. The cost of repairs included into that offer, leaving less room for back-ended negotiation or negotiation during escrow. If the buyer's model is to hold on to long-term rentals, oftentimes they will inherit the tenants in the house, allow you to sell without dealing with any potential tenant headaches or issues of eviction or loss of rent potentially. Now, let's discuss how financing and contingencies work with these types of cash home buyers. Contingencies are often much less applicable in purchase agreements between a cash buyer and a home seller. Their physical due diligence of the property is typically conducted prior to an agreement being made, and the need for drawn-out showings or professional inspections are often non-existent. These majority of cash buyers are purchasing with actual cash, and the rest may opt in for a hard money loan. Private financing or hard money lenders evaluate loan applications based on the criteria that aligns with the investor's perspective. Therefore, they do not require the same contingencies or criteria as traditional lenders, as they understand the investor's mindset and prioritize different factors in their lending decisions. So now that you understand the difference between buyers in today's market and have a more clear idea of what type of buyer your home will attract, you can make a more informed decision on the best path to selling your property. Each buyer type comes with its own set of expectations and requirements, and whether you decide to sell to a cash buyer or an owner-occupant, understanding their priorities, their preferences will eventually help you present your home in the most appealing way possible to that buyer. So thank you so much for giving this video a watch. We hope you subscribe to stay in the loop of future videos that we'll create addressing all of your home selling concerns. And if you decided that working with a cash buyer is going to be the right choice for you, don't hesitate to give us a call to learn more about our seamless offer process. Let us help you sell your home with a smile. Thank you so much again. Take care.